through the season, Grant, which half of the season went quicker for you, first or the second?
You know, B.A., after all the anticipation, the first half just goes by in a hurry. And the second half, you are in a rhythm, so the games can blend into one. So I'm going to be a politician. The answer is both.
So the Hornets starting five. Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. Knipple out there with Miles Bridges.
Unselfish play by Miles Bridges right there. The team wants more of that.
Here's Potter. Here's Furphy. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Shot from 12. And that one is hammered home.
Crashes the glass with authority, then puts it back strong.
Next level, man. This guy's just going out and making a play. Now here's Nembhard. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. Siakam, the pass to Nesmith. Here's Furphy. 5 to shoot. Nembhard outside. Ball with the rebound.
That's an example of great defense. His teammates love that about him. Always why the shooters struggle against this guy.
Miller can't get it to go.
Boy, he couldn't have asked for a better look. That's tough to take.
You know, just watching him, Aaron Nesmith seems like the kind of energetic player teams love to have, Norris.
Exactly right, B.A., and there's a reason. He's got size and strength. He is very willing defensively to mix it up with a level of physicality that is special. But maybe the most important thing, there's a competitive edge and toughness about this guy that I love.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. After Charlotte's three-pointer on the other end. Siakam, no good. Bridges against Siakam to the middle. It's tipped. Now the Pacers on the move. And Nesmith gets it to go.
Wow, they finally get it to go down on their 4th try.
The Hornets have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Pass to Miller. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Pacers trail by 7. Nembhard outside. Here's Potter. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Bridges misses. The Pacers have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Pass to Furphy. So nice passing by Indiana here. And here's Siakam for 3. The Hornets pull it in. This game coming after a loss versus the Raptors.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points.
I think it was a lot of bad decisions leading to a lot of poor looks. Patience was not their best quality in that basketball game.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Walker, he's checked in for Indiana. McConnell comes in for Nesmith. Charlotte also making some changes. Diabate comes in for Bridges. And Sexton subbed in for Miller. It's deflected. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Hornets are trying to create a winning environment. Coach Charles Lee said, quote, "We know this is a young team, so I want culture enhancers who help us build with their hard work and creativity. Having that energy coming into the building every day is the most important thing." Back to you.
Looking to set the standard. Allie, thank you.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Parries it from 3.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pacers trail by 10. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Over to the left wing. Here's Potter. Nembhard outside. Shot clock at 6. The Pacers again can't hit.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Diabate. The 3 from Ball. And Charlotte another 3.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Here's McConnell. Walker for 3. Yes. And it's McConnell with the assist that time.
Coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets ending the quarter up 10, just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hornets.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
This is how the floor looks for the Hornets starting the second. Green out there with Miles Bridges. Then there's Colin Sexton. Then there's James. And it's Diabate in at the 5 spot. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, on the heels of star Tyrese Halliburton's unfortunate Achilles tear, the Pacers losing starting center Miles Turner in free agency, this is a team that had boasted tremendous depth. And that depth will be testing what amounts to something of a gap year in Indy.
They'll be challenged for certain. Shams, appreciate the report. And here are the Pacers now. After the basket by Charlotte. Takes a 3. James with the rebound. Charlotte leading by 12. Outside, Green. Pass to Diabate. It's Bridges on the wing. To the paint. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. They came away with a victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
Because they took initiative and went right at the defense, a lot of the calls went in their favor.
Two things are a product of that. One, you shoot a ton of freebies. Two, the other team goes deep into its rotation. Neither one of those two things is going to work.
Indiana with some changes. Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Jackson. Furphy comes in for Walker, and it's Nesmith in for Shepard. Knippel's checked in for Charlotte. Brandon Miller comes in for James. Here's Huff. His last outing, he had 20. Siakam looking it over. Fires at the elbow, and after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
Yeah, Siakam doesn't get a ton of recognition for that mid-range game, but this is a legit 3-level scorer.
You know, Grant, for a guy who started playing basketball at age 17, Siakam has put together quite the resume.
Yeah, B.A. Pascal is a champion. He's got multiple All-Star and All-NBA selections, and one of the great developmental stories when you think about his discovery through basketball without borders.
Now here's Siakam, coming off a 22-point game against Cleveland. Strong bucket by Siakam.
Well, high percentage shots are always at a premium. Pascal Siakam gets a great look there.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And some changes here for the Pacers. Potter comes in for Huff, and it's Nembhard in for McConnell. Charlotte also making some changes. Salon, he's checked in for Bridges, and it's Ball in for Sexton. Pass to Diabate. Ball outside. From the elbow, Diabate's shot is good. Diabate's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I tell you, the vision is simply special. LaMelo Ball toys with the defense, creates easy opportunities for his teammates.
Now here's Siakam, a guy this team turns to often, averaging almost 24 a game. 1:50 left in the first half. Pass to Salah. Back to Ball. Ball in the paint.
There is such a length that comes with LaMelo Ball. This guy's ability to finish in the paint is really admirable.
And here's Nembhard. He's scoreless. He drops it from range.
Boy, the bounce pass put right on the money. Nice assist.
Here's Salon. Pass to Knipple. The three. The rebound by Neesmith.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
To the left side wing. Here's Siakam. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Siakam's got 6 points.
Boy, it looked like the D was going to get to that shot, but what a job he did to change his release and get the lay-in.
Here's Salon. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Here's Ball. And here are the Hornets with another bucket.
The basketball IQ is already so impressive. Love seeing LaMelo Ball get crafty in the pick and roll.
Pass to Furphy. Back to Nembhard. 20 seconds left in the first half of this game. And here's Siakam for three. He can't get it to go. Ball taking his time here. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Charlotte Hornets.
When you take care of the boards, usually things turn out well, unless you're getting shot out the gym.
Which hasn't happened yet.
And moving along, a metric for that first half. Love me some metrics. Checking out the top performer on each team.
Brought their A games. This is what it means to try to put a team on your shoulders, Ernie.
What do you mean? I've been carrying you on this show for years.
That's not entirely true. I'd say maybe the first 2 years.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at LaMelo Ball in this game. He's been everywhere.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
In this league, you've got to have moves and counter moves. Grant, your toolkit was pretty complete coming in.
Well, you know, I tried to keep adding to it. It's like baseball. If they're struggling to hit your heater, that changeup will work even better.
We've got Pascal Siakam. Andrew Nembhard is out there with Aaron Neesmith. And it's Potter in at the center position, locking down the middle. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. LaMelo Ball is a playmaker, first and foremost. He said, I just start off the game trying to get my team involved, get the flow going. After the team's going, I try to get mine. If you get the team involved first, more pieces going, it just makes the game easier. Guys?
A great passer. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Here's Ball after Indiana picked up the three with their last shot. Back to Miller. Out to Bridges. There's the triple. The rebound by Neesmith. Neesmith's got 4 rebounds in the game. And this is year 2 for Coach Charles Lee at the helm of the Hornets grid.
Yeah, B.A., a long-time assistant. He knocked on plenty of doors before finally securing the lead role. And that determination to break through, something he's looking to impart to his young roster.
Here's Ball. After the basket by Indiana. Pass to Bridges. They set the screen. To the inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Seen that play develop ahead of time. Hits his man in stride.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And for head coach Rick Carlisle, this is the 3rd stint with the Indiana Pacers.
He begins as an assistant coach with them back in 1997, leaves the organization, but returns as the head coach in 2003, leaves after 2007, and then back in 2021, and now, of course, the winningest coach in franchise history.
While we have a moment, let's take a look at the most proficient long-range shooters in this rookie class. The 4th spot held by Con Knippel.
The level of competition in this rookie class around the arc is truly something special. I'm sure he's eager to climb to the top of the list.
Two minutes into the second half of play now. Back to Siakam. He shoots it. The Hornets pull it in. Ball's got 4 rebounds now.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Pass to Bridges. Back to Ball. Clock at 4. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Neesmith's got 5 rebounds in the game. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And there's the rejection. Inside. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Man, you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
A knockdown shooter if I ever saw one. Con Knippel is a constant threat on the perimeter, Grant.
Yeah, Knippel is a high-level floor spacer. He has a great feel for the game and makes solid reads. Plus, his strong frame allows him to match up with bigger wings.
Yeah, Brandon Miller's got that wiry strength. That's an excellent finish.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Furphy. Here's Siakam. Nails the baby hook. Siakam's got 4 points in the quarter.
Amazing individual performance, but you'd like to see more guys start to get involved. I don't know if he can do it alone.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
Here are your Indiana Pacers.
Robinson comes in for Pascal Siakam. And a change for the Hornets. Sexton's checked in for Miller. And we've got 1:18 left in the third. The three from Ball. Ball cashes one in from distance.
Another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
Outside Neesmith. Pass to Huff. Nimhard outside. Lets the three fly. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Back to Bridges. Sexton looking around. Ball outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Pass to Knipple. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. Rick Carlisle had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Hey, it's all about physical. It's all about physical. Make sure we're running back. Touch somebody.
Pleading for his team to be more physical and aggressive.
Yeah, something we hear often from Coach Carlisle, urging his team to play tough out there.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hornets. Colin Sexton out there with Miller. Then there's Josh Green. Then it's Knipple. And it's Diabate in at the 5. Pacers trail by 15. Some nice passing by Indiana here. The pass to Siakam. Here's Shepard. McConnell looking around. It's Walker on the wing. Indiana needs to get off a shot here. Siakam for 3. The shot that time not on target. And it's Green with the ball for the Hornets. Pass to Sexton. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Miller, the pass to Green. Here's Knipple. Fires from deep. Pascal Siakam with the rebound. Sexton against McConnell. Here's Shepard, guarded by Miller. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, Doris, one thing we know about Ben Shepard, when he checks into the game, he's headed directly into the action.
If you're coming off the bench, and Ben has done that for much of his career, you have got to be willing to mix it up right away. If an open shot is there, take it. If you can get on the offensive glass, do it. That is exactly what Ben Shepard gives you.
The
Myers checked in, and Charlotte making a change here. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He told them, quote, if we'd worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart, show some pride. It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. The first free throw is good, and with new ownership and a new front office, some hope that the Hornets can get going, Doris.
Well, they need to, B.A., because it has been a long, slow history of a lack of success, and that can really wear out a fan base. Here's what we know. In the modern NBA, you have to begin with great ownership, and then your front office has to make really smart decisions. Draft well, make key trades, the acquisition of key veterans, and then your coaching staff has got to buy in. So much goes into this.
Now here's Sexton. Down low. And he goes in for the dunk.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. McConnell passes to Siakam. Here's Potter. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Siakam.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Miller, right side. Here's Sexton. That's tipped, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Hornets will retain possession. And Indiana with some changes. Furphy's checked in for Walker. Neesmith comes in for Shepard. And Andrew Nembhard subbed in for McConnell. Charlotte also making some changes. Miles Bridges checked in for Diabate. And it's Ball in for Sexton. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Siakam.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
6 to shoot. Takes it inside. It's good!
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Now here's Siakam. Stolen by Miller. Now Ball. From downtown. Nembhard there for the rebound. Pacers trail by 15. No good from 3. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points.
Hey, yo, right here. Stay there.
Here's Knipple. He's covered by Siakam. Nope. The Pacers have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Hornets.
Check out their assist numbers.
They didn't get stuck in isolation. They got the ball to the guys who had the best matchups.
And this is a nice victory for them. It's win number 14 of the year. And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for LaMelo Ball.
Boy, he makes it look easy, almost like he was just hanging out in the gym practicing today. That's how good it was.
Now here's Nembhard. Now Siakam. Oh, the slick fadeaway. Silky smooth. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now Bridges. 19 seconds left to play in the fourth.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
And the ball out of play. The Hornets will have it.
One of those nights where the wheels come off, nerves seem to be playing a factor.
And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, LaMelo Ball.